where we joined Minister Cynthia Forde to look at the various areas. We visited many areas through St. Thomas, especially Hillaby, which obviously we're asking Mount Hillaby, and we're asking that we put that in the estimates. It is a significant tourist attraction as being the highest point in Barbados, and we need to have that road done. It's a 1 kilometer road. We've measured it already, and we look to put that in our estimates for the following financial year. In addition, we went to Reco and saw that they need significant amounts of work for weeding and clearing the sides of the roads. Also, so many roads in Bridgefield and so on we didn't get to, but we have that put forward to be completed as well. But we obviously saw the issues that we're having here at Vaucluse and as it relates to drainage. And I've asked a special project we put together so we can fix the area and the problem that we're having with drainage here on this Vaucluse area. So lots of things to be done, and it's unfortunate that after 10 years of neglect of the roads in Barbados that we're now having to come as a government and try to fix all of these roads, and it just continues to astound me. But we will endeavor to get these roads done as quickly as we can for the people of Barbados. In addition to that, as you know, we're looking at doing Highway 1 and Highway 7, and that will include doing the mains of the water as well. And we're also looking very shortly to do Wildy Road. We're looking to do 2 Mile Hill, and we're looking to do what's the one by Price Smart? Green Hill as well. So we have lots of roads on the program and trying to get all these done as much as possible in this financial year and then take over a few to the next financial year. So I want to first thank Minister Forde for bringing a lot of these roads to our attention, and we look forward to getting some of these roads done for the people of St. Thomas as quickly as possible.
Very little being done except for the depot at Bagatelle, that the workers there would help us to patch a road and do small things within the budget that they would have had. So I'm extremely grateful to Mr. Patrick, Anthony Brathwaite, Cleo Marshall. All of these are persons who would have done things behind the scene during the period of the last administration, because I could write until the cows come home. I could send as many pictures, I could ask for as many tours. Absolutely nothing was done for the people of this parish. So I'm grateful for this opportunity. I am here on the Vaucluse Road with the team, and we have a lot of concerns in relation to the wells that have been closed off and the amount of and the volumes of water that are here. Sometimes this road is closed off, if you look at it in a cumulative way, for 3 months. And it was never a road like this. Because it was a plantation road, there was a factory at Vaucluse, and this road has served for so many generations. But the water now that should be coming off the Duke's tenantry, that has been settling on the road for a long time because of what has taken place here near the racetrack. And therefore, I am happy that the ministers are here with me and the team for us to be able to see how we can mitigate what is happening here. As you can see, there are large openings of water with a lot of moss and so on. Of course, the vermin and the mosquitoes will settle here and create more problems. I am happy about the Mount Hillaby Road. That is a part of our Vision 2020 project, and it's the highest point in the island. Every day, vehicles check in their coaches, hire cars and so on, because as soon as visitors come, they want to come to the highest point. Unfortunately, it has gone into a bushy area, and that will create some challenges with security. Because of all the trees, we can't access the view that leads you to see all of St. Joseph, St. Andrew, St. Thomas from that point. Nor can we get to the sundial, or nor can we get to the marker that shows this is the highest point in the entire Barbados. So we are trying to work on projects, and I'm happy that the minister and his team have agreed that they will do some patching of the road, because generally that is what it really needs. We have been to like 7 other communities so far this morning, and we are going over, after this visit here, we're going to go over to Hangman's Hill. Then we are going to go over to Bloomsbury, and Bloomsbury has been in a sad state with the land slippage for a long time, and it really requires some work to be done urgently. Gabions, whatever can be done to help to restore that road, because that is the route where the school bus and the coaches and so on travel in order to get to the flower forest, to Bathsheba and certain areas in St. Joseph. That is a major artery, but when a bus has to travel there, with 50 and 60 children every day, poor people's children at that, that is also a cause for concern. We're going through Carrington's village, that too has slippage. Carrington village meaning St. Thomas, that will lead you on to Westmore Gully. That entire road needs maintenance as well. And I would appreciate that it's not everything that a government could do, whether it's past or present. But when it comes to St. Thomas, there's always heavy rainfall. And the heavy rainfall, if the drainage is not good, then that will undermine exactly what would be the road that we would use to travel to and fro. I have a tremendous problem finally because we have too many large landowners. They're not millions, but thousands of acres of land. And we are not getting them to clear the sides of the road. And so it's so unfortunate, according to the legislation, 6 feet on the side of the road to the hedgerow, whatever you call it, should be cleared. And because of the heavy rains, our roads that are already narrow become narrower, especially this Vaucluse Road. 2 months ago, I came in, I took some photographs. All of the grass on either side was leading in. Only one vehicle could pass at a time. So I am asking that those property owners, particularly those who have plantations and other large tracts of land, will come on board and assist. Yes, the legislation is there, it has to be invoked because the danger of pedestrians in particular, small children, cyclists and drivers and so, they are impacted upon.